Here we go. Hi round, just in time. So welcome back, VOD viewers. Hopefully you didn't watch all that after the crash. Alright. I don't see nothing. I'm gonna have to get used to saving a lot. If you don't understand, then I'll show you. The scene captured in the photo and the evidence I have on hand. By comparing the two, I'll find the contradiction. It's time for my deductive skills to come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. Once I found the contradiction, I'd press the X button with conviction. Oh, I'm gonna press the deduce button with conviction. Then, I present the evidence that contradicts the spot. Eureka! Eureka! Miss Swift, the newspaper contains a photograph of the president. No, it worked. Trust me, it worked. You didn't see anything. Okay, we're back. And this was right. Okay, I'd like you to compare it with the photo Kay took at the scene. Thanks for bearing with me, chat. I'm sorry. I will save more often. This was just like, if for those of you who are here for Persona 4, the game would crash every now and then and I'd lose progress. So I had to get used to saving more often, which I'm not used to when I play games. I don't usually save that often unless I'm prompted to. So, hopefully that doesn't happen again. But if it does, I'll remember to save more often. I'd like you to compare it with the photo Kay took at the scene. What do you mean? Oh! That's right. There's something on the president's forehead that wasn't there before. He had a laser. Oh shit. Dude, that mole needs to be checked out. Is that a mole? Certainly. Oh. Are you kidding me? Kay! We took down an entire smuggling ring! That's foolish. It's hard to believe. Is the game really doing this right now? It's hard to believe that a mole would pop out of thin air like that. Maybe a bug bit him, sir. Oh my god. I thought you were onto something. Turns out it's just an itty bitty bug bite. You were talking with such a serious look on your face. I was getting all excited. The way to the truth always begins with small contradictions. Ooh, that's a great way of putting it. The game is doing this so that I could logic it together. It's funny. But we're rolling with it. I'll be using that for my article. Kay's camera data jotted down in my organizer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's fine. It's case 1. It's okay. I've solved the mystery of the red mole. Oh, what a big brain, Edgeworth. Huh? You mean it's not a bug bite, sir? It's nothing like a bug bite or an itchy rash. This is the light from a laser pointer. You mean a gun was aimed at the president's forehead? And right after that, the second gunshot was heard. That's certainly more than just an itch, sir. Indeed. I'm concerned for the president's well-being. Yeah, what is his status? It's become more and more likely that this gun was the weapon used in the attack. But why did the criminal use a laser pointer, sir? That's what I'm wondering. That's right! They would have had a beam of light shining from their hands. Yeah, it's not the best thing that an assassin should use. Pew 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 pew! Way too conspicuous. And if you follow the path of the laser, you will find out who fired the shot. I think he got shot. They said he got shot, but we don't know his condition. But judging by the picture, it looks like he got shot in the head. So, but let's hope that that didn't happen. But I'm pretty sure in the intro cutscene I saw him running away. So I don't think he's dead. It's not good at all. Oh yeah! I took some other photos. Oh, let's go, Kay. MVP. Maybe the light from the laser pointer was captured on those. The long shot. There may be a chance. Kay, could you show us those photos? Coming right up. Firstly, oh my god, this sprite. The photo from before the incident. She took a selfie. Your face is taking up most of the frame. Oh, I see the laser! Look, in the bottom! I wanted to get a two-shot of me and the president. This was taken a little before the gunshots. Here's the one I showed you before. This was right after the first gunshot. Immediately after that, a second gunshot ran out. The selfie face, it's just... you know. What is this? You can't really see much in this photo. After that last photo, one of the running guests knocked me down. Looks like the shutter clicked just then. Looking for anything? I think is that Pain on the left? Someone without hair. Doesn't look too helpful, pal. Well, those were all the pictures I took. I'd like to examine these in a bit more detail. You can see the laser pointer here. Before the incident. Where can the light from the laser pointer be seen? Here it is! Take that! I found it! What? What's up, R&B? Thanks for the good luck. Look in front of the person in the red hood. Ah, there! Yes, that's probably the light from the laser pointer. Then, that red hooded person would be the assassin. Oh, so we're looking for someone in a red hoodie. We did it! It's all thanks to me, right? Yeah. Right, as expected, the great thief has stolen the truth. Perhaps the criminal can also be seen in the other photos. Let me examine these photos one more time. Ooh. Let's look at the one after. Aha, I see. That their leg. Take that! Ah, there! The red-hooded assassin. Looks like they're escaping in the panic, sir. We can see the direction they ran in. Ah, the samurai dog banner! Oh my god, they do have samurai dogs here. Right, the assassin escaped towards the right side of the audience area. Detective Gumshoe. Got it, sir. We'll investigate the right side of the audience area. I'm counting on you. What about all the people there? Oh my god. The red hooded assassin. Like Assassin's Creed. Since the park was sealed off, there's nowhere they could have run to. If we follow their trail, we'll definitely catch them. Hello. Now then, let's continue with the investigation. We'll definitely find some traces of the assassin. There's an umbrella. What happened to all the people? Okay. There are toy rifles lined up neatly on top of the counter. Oh, it's a shooting booth, sir. I hate to brag, but I'm actually pretty good at it. Thought you said that you weren't good with guns. It's not that I'm not good with them. I just don't like guns, sir. Normally, that's what you would call not being good with guns. Might still be good with them, just don't like them. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Is that a ladybug? Oh, whoops. I can see the sky reflected in the puzzle. I accidentally double tapped. Off to the rain stop. Was that a haiku, sir? You're quite the poet, Mr. Edgeworth. That was not my intention. Well then, how would you describe it? How's this, sir? The rain leaves behind a puddle. Short and sweet. Oh, just like Mr. Edgeworth's logic. Leaves me in a muddle. Not bad for a poet. Not good for a detective. Is that a ladybug? This is... Oh, it's a red button. Oh, maybe this is from the raincoat. Or hoodie. Did they say raincoat or hoodie? I don't remember. No, I already looked at it. The samurai dogs. They're selling cherry samurai. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. I don't believe I've ever had a cherry dog. I've always wondered. What do cherry dogs taste like, sir? They use cherries instead of a hot... Imagine the taste. So it probably tastes like cherries. But why do they call it a cherry dog if there's no hot dog in it, sir? You have a point. Why do they call them hot dogs? In the first place. The truth about cherry dogs remains a mystery, sir. Does anybody in chat know? Actual question. I'll look it up. Is that the hoodie? I can't see it properly in the video. There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, please check underneath the food store. Something stuck down here. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It's a red rain. Oh, it is a raincoat. Could this be the assassins? Interesting. It appears that he got rid of his raincoat before he ran away. Okay, interesting. Hi, Wolfie! So this button must have come from it. Oh, did I not get any logic? I didn't get any logic. Let's look at the sleeves. The left sleeve. There doesn't appear to be anything out of place. It's not turned inside out, and the button is still tightly in place. Even though it was thrown away, it looks a bit too clean. Oh well, the button's not on this one. Alright. This sleeve. It's inside out. It's also missing a button. I wonder where the button could be. Sounds good, Wolfie. Ah, I see, Akira. That makes sense. That's good to know. It looks like the fallen button came from the raincoat. It probably fell off when the assassin took it off in the rain. Oh, took off the raincoat. You look closely, you can see that the right sleeve is inside out, sir. It appears they took it off in a hurry. The button was probably torn off. After shooting the president, the assassin disposed of the gun in the bag in the garbage bin. Then, during the panic, they moved from the left to the right side of the audience area. Okay, the bullet's trajectory led us to suspect someone who was on the left side of the audience. The assassin then took off the raincoat and hid it under the stand. Okay. The assassin was in a hurry to remove the raincoat. That's why there are signs that the right sleeve was hastily removed. It also explains why the button was torn off. That's the case. Why is the left sleeve not in the same state? That sleeve isn't inside out. On the contrary, the button is still tightly fixed. What do you mean, sir? To find the answer, we must examine this raincoat in detail. Inquisitive boy. The right sleeve is turned inside out, and you can see where the button's been torn off. Indeed, this raincoat must have been removed in a hurry. Okay. Oh my god, it's cardboard. It's a cardboard raincoat. Look at the mud on it. The raincoat is a brilliant bright red. Just looking at it makes me want to charge it in. Like in a bullfight. Yeah, my heart is always fired up like a bull. I say you're just simple-minded. I don't see anything else weird. I'm too zoomed in. I'd like to investigate the inside of this raincoat. Detective Gumshoe! Got it! Is that blood? This is a blood stain! Somebody get Emma in here quickly. Judging by the location, this is most likely the assassin's own blood. So, we're looking for someone who's injured, sir. Well, that narrows it down a lot. Not just any injury, detective. An injury on their left arm. What do you mean, sir? Edgeworth's about to big brain something. Criminal was in a hurry to take off their coat. That's why the right sleeve is inside out. On the other hand, the left sleeve remained unchanged. How did this difference arise? Oh, maybe they didn't have their left arm in the coat because it's injured. Yes! Yes! Quite simply, the assassin couldn't get his arm through the left sleeve. If you think of it like that, it all starts to add up. Furthermore, a bloodstain was found on the left side of his raincoat. I see! He couldn't get his injured arm to fit through the sleeve, but why were they injured in the first place? Yes, indeed. I'd say the possibility is quite high. Well, it's all coming together. So we're looking for a person on the right side who has an arm injury. Investigation complete. Let's go. Detective Gumshoe, I want you to pull our assassin out of the crowd. Roger that, sir. Someone with an injured left arm, right? Go get him, Gummy. You must have a good head on your shoulders if you did see through me, Mr. Prosecutor. Find the assassin with only that much evidence shouldn't be a problem at all. That's all, Edgeworth. Everyone in the park sealed in. The assassin should still be within the crowd. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. Could you not find them? Welcome back, Wolfie. Okay, quick rundown for you, Wolfie. So if you remember from Ace Attorney Investigations 1, the country Zhengfa had a smuggling ring that we disbanded. We disbanded. Like we solved the case with the Atagarasu thing. So the president of that country came here to give a speech. So he landed his plane on Gord Lake. So we're in Gord Lake, which is the area from Ace Attorney 2. So he gave a speech, and then there was a gunshot. 2 gunshots. One was fired at the president, but we don't know their condition. retreated into the plane. And one was fired in this kind of trajectory through one of the flags on the right and through the steel samurai balloon that's also on the right too. So we know that the assassin must have been in the crowd who shot the gun. The gun also had a laser point. Like when we looked at, we searched in the area, we found a bag. The bag had this gun, which has a laser pointer on it. And it also had the security plans of how everything was going to look in terms of where the bodyguards would be and things like that. So probably the assassins. And then Kay came in because there was supposed to be somebody videoing the entire thing, but then Kay showed up and said, "Here, I took some pictures, and here's a selfie of her." And if you see on the second picture, you can see that the president of Zengfa grew a mole on the top of his head, according to Gumshoe and Nicole, the two bodyguards. So you can see that the laser point is being pointed at him. You could also see it in the first picture too, if you look closely, bottom right, from this red hooded figure. Then you can see them running away to the right side if you look closely here. Another thing is we met this lady, her name is Nicole. She's a reporter covering the president's welcome event. So she was there, she had a audio recording of everything. Of the speech, and then you could hear 2 gunshots, so that's how we knew there were 2 gunshots here, and now she's following us around. I think that's basically everything that's happened so far. So we know that the assassin moved to the right side afterwards based on Kay's pictures, so we investigated the right side, we found the raincoat stashed underneath, and from what we've just seen, it looks like the killer has an injured left arm when he tried to get rid of the raincoat. So yeah, that's where we are right now. We didn't get very far because the game crashed after like an hour, and so we had to replay all that because you know me, I don't save ever. So that was fun. But it means you didn't miss too much, at least. And so here we are. So Gumshoe has now gone into the crowds to try and find a person with an injured left arm on the right side. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, they found someone! We found a suspicious person in that condition, sir. It's gotta be the assassin. Okay, we haven't proven that this person is the assassin yet. For now, this is just a person of interest. Don't jump to conclusions. Got it. I'll control myself. There's no doubt that this is the guy who targeted the president, sir. It takes a daring person to target someone's life in front of an audience. Detective, bring him here. Could he, sir? Yes, sir. Hey, you guys, bring him here. This. It's the killer! It's the killer! The killer. Okay, I honestly thought that we'd never hear from him again because this is weird. This is like the last thing I was expecting. Because I liked that about Ace Attorney 2. Like how he was responsible for Maya's kidnapping and everything, but you know, Matt Engard was the bad guy. But and then, you know, he's just the contractor. So he's just like not really him, but it's also him at the same time. And then he kind of just, you know, goes and does his own thing. Goes off to be a contract killer somewhere else, and we don't really catch him. Because we catch Matt Engard, we don't catch him. But here he is! 4 games later! Okay, so basically, for those of you who didn't play Ace Attorney 2 or haven't seen it, in Ace Attorney 2, the last case, there's a case where we have to defend someone. His name is Matt Engard. But we have to get a specific verdict, otherwise Maya gets killed because she got kidnapped from the hotel. So we play through the case while doing our normal defense attorney thing, but all the while we have to watch out and make sure that we don't do too much, otherwise it will get Maya killed. And this was the guy, this was the contractor. Shelly the Killer is his name. He's wearing the the thing that he had on his calling card. That is my favorite case in Ace Attorney so far, so I'll never forget it. Question mark, question mark, question mark. He's not carrying an umbrella, and his left arm is bandaged. You there! State your name! My name is... Okay. My name is John Doe. John Doe? That's an unusual name. That is correct. This man. Have I seen him somewhere before? Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Yes. I have been observing your investigation. May I ask why you have called me here? Oh, he's tricky. We are searching for an assassin who attempted to murder the president. Do you recognize this red raincoat? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I do not. I believe that this is the raincoat that belongs to the assassin. Oh my. Doing with his ice cream. That is terrible indeed. Yeah, and there's one point where he gets called to the witness stand, but he doesn't go himself. He has a walkie-talkie, like a two-way, and so the two-way testifies with him on the other side. It was very cool. This person should also have a severe injury on the left side of their body, precisely like yours. I have no relation to this. A stare down, mano a mano. It's like they're firing laser beams out of their eyes. So, what happens next? Obviously a confrontation, pal. Battle of wits between two gentlemen. Yeah. A witness might lie or misunderstood. You find a contradiction in their statement. You present evidence, pal. Press the R button to look at the organizer. Press the X button to present. If you don't find a contradiction, what do you do then? Those times, you press the witness for more details. To press the L button. Alright, sir. Could you give us a demonstration, please? Go, Mr. Prosecutor. You are America's best. She just won't quit. Testimonies! Let's go! Or arguments. Oh, they call it testimonies in this one. I understand that the person in the raincoat is suspicious. However, that doesn't mean he was injured. I don't suppose you have proof. I do indeed. Clearly, my left arm is injured, but I can still use my right arm. When it was raining, I used an umbrella. I have no need for a raincoat. Yo, Deno! Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub for 7 months. I hope you're doing well today. Appreciate the support. Super nice of you to do. Enjoy the emotes. You didn't wear a raincoat. That's your claim? Yes. Not everyone uses a raincoat for protection against the rain. I am an umbrella person after all. I am definitely a raincoat person. Umbrellas will hinder your movement. Well, I don't use raincoats or umbrellas. Come rain or snow, all I need is my trusty parka. Okay. This wasn't what I wanted to talk about. I hope you understand. I am not the assassin. Unfortunately, leaving a testimony unexamined goes against my principles. How troublesome. I am but a simple ice cream salesman. Or are you? What the... Please Please excuse me. In the panic area, my wound seems to have reopened. Oh, it was bleeding. Oh, that's what he was doing. There's no mistaking that the owner of this raincoat is the assassin. Furthermore, the owner has an injured left arm. Mr. Doe, I shall reveal your true colors for all to see. Oh, I'm excited. Because he was always such a cool, calm, collected character. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And that doesn't mean that he was injured. I don't suppose you have proof. I do. There's blood on the raincoat. Objection! Oh yeah. Objection!
Objection!
Mr. Doe, you seem to be a very cautious person. However, today seems to be different because you left this behind. You must be mistaken. That does not belong to me. Or perhaps you have evidence that proves otherwise. Mr. Doe, is your injury alright? The wound seems to have opened. Indeed. Oh, there's the blood. It is very troublesome. Yeah, ice cream. Yes, I'm sure it is. You have my deepest sympathies. After all, you would have escaped had your wounds not opened up. What do you mean? There is no mistaking that the one who wore this raincoat was injured, and I could prove that person was you with this. Okay. I guess he doesn't sweat, but he makes the objects that he controls sweat. The inside of this raincoat. There is a small blood stain. It's the blood of the assassin. Oh, go on, rip that ice cream. Oh, never mind. Attacking the president is a serious crime, pal. You'll cause an international incident. No matter how long you keep silent, your true nature will soon come to light. A blood test will settle this. The blood from the raincoat, and the blood from your bandaged arm. I have all the evidence I need. Why don't you just admit it? You're the assassin who attacked the president. I am not the assassin. You don't know when to give up. This was a game of chess. You would have been checkmated a long time ago. Admit your defeat gracefully. He seems completely unfazed. Question mark? Suppose I have no choice. I'll admit it. Indeed, the raincoat is mine. He confessed, sir! Arrest him! Arrest him! However, that does not mean I shot the president. Oh, typical Ace Attorney fashion. What's that, pal? Prosecutor Edgeworth, all you have proven is that I wore the raincoat. What sort of crime is that? Right. Today's testimony part 2. I am no assassin. I am just a simple ice cream salesman. All I did was put on that red raincoat and listen to the president's speech. It surprised me to see the bodyguards take action just before the gunshot rang out. Everyone in the audience immediately tried to escape, creating a state of panic. Are you satisfied this time? This story's getting fishier by the minute. He's really suspicious. Glaring at me won't help. We've got evidence. Here, look at this guy in the red raincoat. That's gotta be the assassin. I see. That is certainly not me. What? Prosecutor Edgeworth, please consider this carefully. Was I really the only one who wore a red raincoat? Whether he was or not, the person in this photo can only be Mr. Doe. Why? This man's self-confidence, intensity. Trained killer. I want to object to this statement so badly, but I can't. If Phoenix was here, he would. I need to see the bodyguard. Just before the gunshot. Hold it! But the bodyguards reacted before the gunshot went off? Yes. The bodyguards moved first. The one on the left side of the stage, in particular. You saw it all quite clearly. I have good eyesight. The names are written on the upper left of the security plan. Bodyguard on the left side would be Mr. Rook. That is correct. A Mr. Ethan Rook, I believe. Perhaps you noticed the light from the laser pointer. This guy knows everything! He even knows the first name of the bodyguard. The man is no ordinary individual. From their action, I don't believe that the bodyguards were amateurs. This man isn't an ordinary individual. Either. Please add that statement to your testimony, as you wish. The man on the left side of the stage was exceptionally quick. Mr. Ethan Rook, as I recall. Hold it! So the bodyguard on the left was faster. He reacted in just an instant. His response time was superb. I believe his name was Ethan Rook. I see. He had plenty of time to react. How do you know his first name? Not necessarily. His expression never changes. Definitely this statement. How do I... Well, I want to ask him, why does he know the first name? I don't think I have evidence for that though. Oh, I get the transcript. It's a meeting. I don't know what relation. Yeah, he posed as the butler in the hotel. We literally walked into him and saw him. And then Nick went down to talk to, I think, Old Bag. When he came back up, she wasn't there anymore. Wow. Maybe it's this, because it doesn't have his first name on it? Objection! Objection! Oh, it is! Yes! It seems you aren't just a simple ice cream salesman after all. You think too highly of me, Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Why would a simple ice cream salesman know the name of the president's bodyguard? There we go. The name of the bodyguard? Surely you jest. Didn't you just say their names a moment ago? Not his first name. Mr. Knightley and Mr. Rook. Correct. Oh, you silly Billy. This is a diagram of the security plans. We learnt their names from this. However, please look. Only their surnames are written here. You distinctly said Ethan Rook. How did you know his full name when we did not? It's pretty weird, sir. Why do you know his name? Explain yourself. That was merely a slip of the tongue. It's true. This guy is the assassin. Oh my god, it's steaming. Young lady, you're being a little hasty. The reason I knew his name is quite simple. What? I am an acquaintance of Mr. Rook's. Oh, likely story, dude. What? He and I have a bit of a connection. He is a name that I will never forget. Oh, maybe... Mr. Edgeworth, he's just telling a big fat lie. This is not a lie. I am just a simple... Stop saying that. I am just a simple ice cream salesman. And an acquaintance of Ethan Rook's. In that case, let's just ask Rook himself about this. Whether or not he's acquainted with this dubious ice cream salesman. As you wish. However, that may provide difficult now. He is currently busy with the President's security after all. Besides, even if I am not an acquaintance of Mr. Rook's, does that prove that I fired the gun? If you aren't the assassin, then why did you remove your raincoat? It was a little hot, and the rain had stopped. Oh my god. I wanted the air to air out the wound. Is there a problem with that? Ugh, just can't seem to corner him.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing? Hurry up and arrest him. The man's so suspicious, I'd even arrest him myself.
Arrest him without evidence? How could I do such a thing? Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something?
Breaking news! The criminal is on the verge of escaping the prosecutor.
Oh dear, they're already treating me like a criminal. I understand. Since I've been suspected this far, seems I will have to tell the truth. The truth? What is he up to? I saw... Oh my god. Another person wearing a red hood. This must be a lie. What? Surely that was the person who was in the photo. I first noticed him right before the speech when it was still raining. He caught my eye because his raincoat was the same color as mine. In his hand I saw a laser pointer with the light aimed directly at the president. It can't be. There was another person wearing a red hood? Laser. He didn't say gun though. He just said laser pointer. I'm guessing that he meant like the laser pointer on the gun. If I knew that if I wore the red raincoat, I'd be mistaken for the assassin. That is why I took off the raincoat. Nah, this must be a lie. This is a lie. He's lying. But what I don't get is why he would... He's supposed to be like a top tier assassin, right? But his first shot was so far off the mark. Something is amiss. Unless he has some bigger plan that I just don't know of. Wouldn't that be a nice coincidence? That's what I expected you would say, which is why I did not testify as such. Prosecutors and the police are a suspicious lot. I knew that nobody would believe me. At the moment of the incident, the assassin was very close to the prosecutor. Prosecutor? They only arrived after the incident. Guessing he's talking about the chief. Not you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. That prosecutor over there. Oh, Payne.
Huh? Me?
Yes, you should be visible in that photo. Oh, that's Payne! And that must be the chief prosecutor. Wait a second. I thought they were next to... I thought they were supposed to be next to Nicole. I don't see Nicole in this picture. Nicole was definitely on the right side. Okay.
That's me, alright. What's your point?
It's this man driving it. I've been observing your investigation this entire time, Prosecutor Edgeworth, and I have noticed something strange. Something strange? It seems you still haven't noticed this contradiction yet. A contradiction? In this photo, the people who can be seen are the Chief, Mr. Payne, and the assassin. I don't see anything strange. Please think back carefully about the circumstances during the President's speech. I believe you are holding the evidence that contradicts this photo. Yes, yes. Nicole is supposed to be in this picture, but she's not. And the... No, there's no way it's her. But these trousers don't match her outfit. But then there should be another red coat somewhere. Oh, I'm trying to think. Maybe she has it in a bag. Anyway, I'm trying to figure this out. Take that! Take that! It can't be. There's a contradiction between this photo and the tape. It seems you've noticed. Mr. Edgeworth, what's going on? There was a person missing from this photograph. Huh? Who is it? Yes. It's rather strange. Someone who should be there, but is not. I mean, the game is pointing me to it as well. Take that! Take that! Huh? Miss Swift? What's in your bag? Why would you say that? Mr. Payne's voice was recorded on Miss Swift's tape. He was whispering quietly with the Chief Prosecutor. So the killer's telling the truth. He actually was just wearing a red raincoat and decided to ditch it. Because he saw the real assassin wearing one. So what is he doing here? He is not just a simple ice cream salesman. I refuse to believe that. Maybe, he's given it, Why would he say his name is John Doe, though? I don't know. I don't know. But she isn't anywhere in this photo. That is correct. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, who is the one you should be pursuing? Nicole Swift. Would you mind giving us your testimony? Come on. Feels weird when you talk all formal like that. It's fine, I ain't got nothing to hide. Ain't like I stayed in one spot when I was recording. I was moving around the audience area, shuffling here and there. I reckon this picture must have snapped at a different time to my tape recording. Nope. Because that happened right before I'll tell you why. Oh my god. That happened right before he raises his fist in the air. But in the picture, you can see him raising his fist in the air. So you must have been there. Miss Swift's tape recorded a conversation between my colleague, Mr. Payne, and the chief prosecutor. Why would Nicole be lying? That would mean... It'd mean Nicole Swift is the assassin, pal. Y'all gotta be kidding me. I ain't done nothing like that. Oh, she's suspicious. Be that as it may, however, there is a contradiction in your testimony. Huh? I don't reckon so. No, sir. It appears I must reveal this contradiction with evidence. And there. Maybe I should press this first. Hold it! Hold it! So you're saying it is logical that you can't be seen in this photo? Yep, I was near that prosecutor when his voice got recorded. But I reckon this picture must have been taken while I was far away. No doubt about it. Ain't nothing wrong here, far as I can see. So you're saying the photo and the recording were taken at different times? Darn tootin'! It ain't about the equipment, it's all about the timing. But they were both taken at the same time. Yeah, I got it. I think I want to present the recorder here. Objection! Objection! Miss Swift, a reporter shouldn't lie. I ain't lying. I'm an honest journalist. Perhaps. But there's no denying that the photo and the recording were taken at the same time. That's so? What makes you say that? The truth lies in these photos. This photo could only have been taken at the same time as your recording. Which spot shows that this was taken at the same time as the recording? That fist pump. Can you see the president with his fist raised in the air? What about it? Miss Swift, might we hear your tape one more time? Nuh-uh, you ain't gonna hear a word. Way you've been treating me. Would you rather we charge you with obstruction of justice and seize it from you? Fine, you win. I'm no match for you, Mr. Prosecutor. Question is, during which part of his speech did the president raise his fist? No matter what sort of heinous criminal organization there is, I will not allow them to exist. The president raises his fist in the air. The atmosphere is one into a fever pitch. Bang, bang. Raises his fist, straight from the horse's mouth, sir. The tape was recorded at the moment the president raised his fist overhead. Then that means... Nicole not being in this photo is really strange. Oh, but she's in the photo, right there. The person in the red hood. It was you, Nicole Swift. Ah! You're the real assassin, aren't you, pal? That ain't so. I ain't never worn that red raincoat, sorry. This red raincoat in question belongs to... Wait. Which one are they talking about? This one? I don't know which one they're talking about. If they're talking about this one, it's John Doe. I think they're talking about this one. But I want to point at the other red raincoat that is hidden in your bag. The raincoat's owner is Mr. Doe. That much has been proven. Okay. You were wearing something else. A different red hood. You mean there were two red hoodies, sir? Mr. Doe's last testimony was true. But we didn't find any other red raincoats. What Mr. Doe saw was a red hood, not a raincoat. Miss Swift, what was it you told us earlier about your parka? Oh, oh, it's reversible! And it's red! I can see it! Oh, you mean when I said I ain't worried about getting it all dirty? It's reversible, so all I gotta do is turn it inside out and... As I thought. Mr. Edgeworth, the inside of her parka is... red! It's very subtle. It's nice. Indeed, and during the incident she was using that side. What? Hey pal, what's with the big idea? You're wrong! I've been wearing it like this the whole day! Well then, will you allow me to examine your parka? What are you expecting to find? We know it was raining prior to the president's speech. I believe you said earlier. Ah, then it will be wet. But, if what she's claiming is true, then it should be dry. So we just feel the parka and whether it's wet or dry on the inside. If you really didn't turn your parka inside out, then the inside should be dry. Hang on a minute, I ain't taking off this heavy backpack and putting it on again. Sorry, but can't we do this another time? You think you can fool Mr. Edgeworth like that, pal? Alright then, pal. We're really wrong. Prove it. Show us the inside of a parka. It wasn't me. I ain't no assassin. Miss Swift, you want me to believe that, then you need to cooperate with me. Will you please tell us why you wore the red side of the parka? I'm sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I had my reasons. Honest. I'll tell y'all everything. Just quit bullying me. I didn't hear anything. Who was that? Whose voice was that? Hold on a sec. It's a little too early for the end game. Is this the president? Oh, it's this guy. The neck brace guy. I think Knightley. Hey, you in the fancy suit. Haven't you been jumping the gun ever since your opening move? What's that? You don't have to say it once. It's fine. Man, was in case photo. This is one of the guards, not the president's bodyguards. Whoa, guess I should introduce myself first. My name is... Can you not point that at me, please? Horace Knightley, the president's bodyguard. I'm not emulating it. I'm on my DS. Second in command. Watch it, pal. It's not a toy. Whoa, my bad. She just wants to come out and play. I can't seem to help it. Why do you have a gun if you're not a police officer? She's a lady of Zengfar. Only the president's bodyguards are authorized to use it. Anyway, back to business. I've got some news for you. There's good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? It makes no difference to me. Do as you wish. You sure? I'm giving you the first move. Aye, I got you. I'll start with my pawn. Seems you enjoy chess. You play too, Mr. Fancy Suit? It's Edgeworth. And I do have a fondness for chess. Is that so? Well then, Chess Master Edgeworth, I'll start with the good news. The president's safe. Oh, he didn't get shot. Oh, what's all this fuss about then? I mean, yeah, someone shot at him, but there's no murder. It's fine. Everybody's okay. Really? That's great, pal. It seems that the young lady was not a murderer after all. Good for you, Nicole. But I... Whoa there. Don't forget, there's still the bad news. The president is safe because his bodyguards protected him. Actually, I had nothing to do with it. It was the leader who protected him. Oh. Over it. Poor Rook. At the cost of his own life. That would be the other bodyguard. Rook, was it? Yeah, that's right. Rook died to protect the president. Someone did die. What? Is that so? Rook is dead. What a shame. It means... Nicole. It means that the little lady killed him. My brother in arms. That ain't true. I ain't a murderer. Whoa there. Pipe down, little Miss Murderer. Can you not point that at people, dude? Jeez. Even if we had to make a sacrifice to protect the king, it was a pretty bad move. That castling, or this castling, oh, he's talking about castling in chess. Sacrifices and castles? What is he talking about, sir? They're all chess terms. He's saying Rook's life was exchanged for the president. This guy sure talks funny, sir. Personally, was it? What do you want? I'd like to examine the victim's body as soon as possible. And if it's possible, I'd like to question the president. Sorry, but I can't let you do that. Excuse me? What? I got another piece of news for you. And this one's a doozy. There's another piece of news? From here on out, this investigation will be handled by the Zhengfa police. What? I came all the way down here because of the chief prosecutor. What? What's going on, pal? This case is under our jurisdiction. You have no right to interfere. You're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? The president knows about you solving the Attica case. I'm honored. That's why the chief prosecutor designated you to be in the charge of this case. It seems the chief prosecutor made a little appeal to the president. But, looks like you're the wrong guy for the job. I didn't know you'd have this kind of reaction. It's the president's orders. If you oppose, you'll cause an international incident. Capiche? Hey, little lady, get over here. We'll continue your questioning inside the president's plane. No, I didn't do nothing. Hey now, don't be a baby. You scared of a little Zhengva's justice? Miss Prosecutor, please. She doesn't sound like she's guilty. Unless this is all an act. I don't know. We've encountered Dahlia before. That was a roller coaster of emotion. Please help me. Miss Swift? It's clear that Miss Swift was the person in the red hood. However, doesn't mean that the whole truth has been revealed. I really didn't do it. Please believe me. Is it really alright for it to end this way? All I see is a girl with eyes full of fear, pleading for help. Certainly not someone who's committed a heinous crime. If I stand aside now and do nothing, the truth will be lost to the darkness. Gah! I don't know what happened. Huh? What? What the? You! Oh, did the killer do something? Yeah! Silence. What there is an impolite way to greet someone. Yo, let's go! Oh, actually, well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't cheer for this. No, I mean as in, the ice cream definitely fell on the floor. Yay, as in we get to investigate more? because he's holding the person who's gonna take her away hostage? Yay? Smiley face. Your neck injury has yet to heal, and you've already forgotten. Like this song. No, not you. Not now. It seems you've remembered. Hey, what are you doing? Cut it out, pal. You got some nerve to do that right in front of a detective and a prosecutor. Stop. Stay out of this. He's out of your league. Mr. Doe, who on earth are you? I am not merely a simple ice cream salesman. Lied to us. He's a professional assassin. His name is... Shelly the Killer. Shelly the Killer? There's no one in law enforcement who doesn't know the name the Killer. An assassin who will carry out any request without fail. He was once involved in a case I handled. It's been a while, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Although, I do believe this is our first face-to-face meeting. The ice cream is definitely face down on the floor. The real assassin was you all along. And it's correct. I received a request from a key individual to take the president's life. I should have seen his face before in the case files. Curses! I was careless. I'm glad I hid a knife inside my bandage before I entered the park, even though my calculations were a little off. A knife, not a gun? Now, Mr. Knightley, shall we play the game you love so much? Of course, the stakes will be your life. What are your demands? I want you to relinquish investigative authority back to Prosecutor Edgeworth. What's he planning? Investigative authority? I don't trust him, obviously, for obvious reasons. But why would he do this if he was the one who fired the gun? Unless he wasn't the one who fired the gun, and he wants to find out the truth like us. Oh, you can't... Yeah, I blacklisted the word killer because of Persona 4 spoilers. Yeah, you could remove it for this game. It's fine. Just the word killer. Thanks. Yeah, there you go. You should be fine. I simply want you to allow Edgeworth to continue his investigation. Huh? Why do you want that? Rook is an opponent who is connected to me by fate. I would like to discover the truth about his death. He really sounds like he wasn't the one who shot. But Nicole also sounds like the one who didn't shoot. You can't tell me there was a third person in a red hoodie. When the man died, the investigative authority was transferred to you. I am simply asking you to give it back to this prosecutor. With your life at stake, this really isn't the time to be stubborn. You're just using the investigation to get close to the president. Oh, maybe that's it. I don't know. What if I am? Indeed, in order to continue the investigation. It is necessary that we enter the president's plane. As the leader of the president's bodyguards, I won't allow it. Oh, I thought you were only second in command. Now that Rook's gone, I'm in charge. I'm not sure if you're as capable as Rook was. Yeah, we've known this guy for 2 minutes and he's already being held at knife point. What are you saying? I'm totally the leader now. Very well, in that case, please exercise judgment befitting of a leader. You can lose your life here needlessly. Or will you allow the investigation to continue? Ugh. He's using the investigation as an excuse. Why would he go to all that trouble? What is this man thinking? I am trying to figure that out. Prosecutor Edgeworth, trust you have no objections. Let us continue the investigation. Well, I mean, if we look on the bright side, it means we get to investigate further. Mr. Edgeworth, what should we do, sir? Was Payne standing like that the whole time? Probably. Hi Gab, good morning. For now, we have no choice but to accept his proposal. At least we'll be able to investigate. But, listen well, detective. I'll use the investigation to buy us time. Meanwhile, gather up all your men. Surround the president's plane so that he can't escape. Right, roger that, sir. Oh, we've got a plan. But whose plan is better? Because he must have an escape route too. Don't take him lightly. The death of the bodyguard, Ethan Rook, and the arrival of Shelley the Killer. A new development in this case has come to light. Under Knightley's direction, the door of the president's plane was open. After the paramedics attending Mr. Rook left, we set foot inside the plane, one by one. Fred. Oh my. Where would the president be? Who knows? Seems he's just behind that door. Well, that was easy. Still a coward, I see. Oh, snap. You think he'd just show himself right in front of a hitman? Haha, not a chance. Didn't I tell you already? My purpose here is simply to investigate the case. Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, we await your examination of the body. Right. For now, I have no choice but to obey and continue the investigation. The rest is up to Detective Gumshoe. I'm counting on you. Gumshoe will pull through for us. The attempted assassination of the president became the murder of a bodyguard. Looks like you could use some help, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I don't deny it. See? Exactly. If that's the case, then it can't be helped. Just leave it to the great thief, Cave Faraday. Right. So are you saying you can solve this case? Nope! Well, thanks. Said with such certainty. Instead, I'll stick to being your support. Right, let's get straight to the investigation. We need to buy time for the police to prepare. I need to draw out the investigation for as long as I can. Let's examine the body. I wanted to do this. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Oh, there's the bullet hole. The bullet pierced his body just below his armpit. It went straight through. It was hit in an area his bulletproof vest didn't cover. Really seems like a well-aimed shot. The cause of death was most likely bloodless. Bleeding had stopped. See, yeah, like things don't add up. If this was a well-aimed shot, what was up with the other shot? So far away from the president. It's It's why I think the killer is not the killer. Paramedics were called to treat Mr. Rook, right? I'm afraid they didn't make it in time. This is a bulletproof Atachi case. Oh, okay. It's a tool bodyguards use to protect themselves from bullets. Interesting. Can be seen in Kay's photo. Seems Rook and Knightley both had one. Ah, that's the scene. Oh, sorry, that's the scene I stole on film. You didn't do anything illegal in taking this. Anywhere, anytime. I'm always in the mood to steal. Just wanted to use the word steal, didn't you? Hehe, have I been caught? He's holding a... The victim is Ethan Rook. He was the president's bodyguard. After hearing the gunshots, he immediately evacuated the president into the plane. He gave up his life to fulfill his duty. This means he will receive a post... Okay, there's no need for forced comment. How did you know? Bodyguards don't follow that promotion system. Has a gun. Seems the victim also carries. Did he try to shoot something? He may have drawn it out instinctively to return fire. Need to check to see if the gun has fired any bullets, I suppose. It's still fully loaded. No evidence of any shots being. This gun is also from Zheng Fa, right? Ah, yeah. We'll always issue the same model revolver. So that the other gun in the trash must be from Zheng Fa too. I think it was a logic thing. Yeah. Yeah. Look at it. Connect. Let's go. These two guns. They're the exact same model. These guns came from Zheng Fa. And the trash can, 2 shots have been... Looks like all the bodyguards were provided with guns from Zheng Fa. Indeed. Those guns rare? No, not particularly. They're not easy to obtain domestically, but it isn't impossible either. What? Thought they might be a treasure. This is one of my favorite expressions Kay has. Little frown. Yes, it's unfortunate. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, are you talking about treasure? Not quite. If it was a rare model, it would have been easier to identify. Even evidence can become treasure. I see! Even during your investigations, you search for treasure. Well, I didn't quite say that. Okay, let's investigate. Where's the treasure? And suddenly, she's motivated. Okay, I don't see anything else. Poor Knightley. I have high hopes for you. Please ensure you do not disappoint me. How is your investigation progressing? There is no need for concern. It is proceeding smoothly. You remember how much I detest betrayal. All too well. I thought you would. So please, don't do anything you will regret. I have no choice but to obey him for now. This is nuts! Being used to get an assassin onto the president's plane. If we didn't enter the plane, the investigation would have come to an end. You're not fooling anyone. I know what you're after. We have already said that my only interest is the nature of Rook's death. What about the person who hired you to assassinate the president? Perhaps you have forgotten. They have no intention to carry out a job I deem futile. Futile? Splendid. I have the utmost faith in your abilities, Mr. Prosecutor. Like, because he's so calm, I kind of trust him. Maybe he does just win. I don't know. That's what I'm leaning towards. Maybe he does just want to find out what happened. Like he knows Rook's first name, so maybe they were acquaintances. The internal and external views of the plane are being monitored by these monitors. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. What is that? Like a stuffed animal. This monitor shows what's happening. You've got some pretty good tech. That's so. I don't know much about these types of things. Even captures the fine lines around your eyes, Mr. Edgeworth. Oops, my bad. Those are the usual wrinkles on your forehead. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. What's this? What's this? Hey. Oh, that's the president's precious stuffed animal. Oh, no, sorry, that's Knightley. I was like, how does Kay know that? Oh, that's the president's precious stuffed animal. I don't really get it. But it's some kind of keepsake. Don't touch it. Precious? That's unexpected. Hey, it kind of looks like there's been a break-in. The area it stands on does look a bit unnatural. Oh, that's right. There's glass shards underneath the stuffed animal? Unnatural empty space. Perhaps. Was there another monitor here? One monitor is missing. And this one is off. These monitors show the cockpit and the aircraft's exterior. Doesn't seem to be anything out of place. Oh. Okay, never mind. It's a bird. Is it Polly? Next to the right, here. There's a canary in a cage. Or it's a canary. Oh, it's so cute! I want one to be my partner. Partner? Of course, it can help me open locks and do other odd jobs at the crime scene. Great thieves should always use nature to their advantage. I heard of canaries being used to detect poisoning. Don't tell me. Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. ZBI. Sorry, ZBI. Need some kind of official documents? Oh, I wanted to look at the best. You know, it's a bit rude, but let's take a peek inside. Oh. March 19th. So 5 days before the other one. Leaders. They've switched. The knight and the rook have switched places. There's also a lot more people on this one. Ah, this looks like the one we found earlier in the trash can. Yes, it does. But what's this? Something seems out of place. Eureka! 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 What's this? The details of the security plans were changed? Huh? Ah, you're right! Yeah, that's right. It was changed yesterday. President's orders. Why? Why the sudden change? Because 2 days ago, the killer attacked the president. Oh, okay. He disguised himself as a bodyguard. Brooke was the first to notice. He'd already gotten close to the president. Oh my god! Oh, this is what happened to Knightley's neck. Okay. Jesus Christ. Rook managed to stop him just in the nick of time. Rook grabbed his left arm and twisted it. Then he fired one bullet. Ooh. Ow. That's what happened to his arm. And then he fired one bullet square into his left arm. What were you doing at that time, Mr. Knightley? I mean, if what he was doing was what was just shown. I was I remember correctly. The first person I took out that day was you. Oops. Was that a touchy subject? Shut up! So back then. Yeah, how did he escape from that? He had an injured arm with a bullet in it and like 6 bodyguards around him, but he still managed to escape. Oh, yeah, he did say this, didn't he? Since that day, I haven't been able to turn my head right. It sucks to think that I would suffer an injury. And Rook, you could say he was the most capable individual. Unlike this man here. Wow, right to his face. What's so different about me and Rook? I believe you're about as different as a pawn and a queen. What? So you remembered Rook's name because he was highly capable? Correct. While disguised as a bodyguard, I happened to hear his name. There was no way I could forget that name. Only a select few have ever been able to injure me. So this was the connection the killer was talking about. Security arrangements were changed, so that the killer would not be able to sneak in as a bodyguard again. Only the president's 2 trusted subordinates would accompany him on the stage. Sure, me and Rook. Right. And then he was placed on the other side because he couldn't turn his head. It appears your positions were also changed. At least that's what I'm... It's true, he's now on the right side. Because I can't turn my head to the right. My position got changed to the president's left side. In other words, I was relocated to the right side of the stage. Got some logic. Okay. What is this? Got that secret switch. A strange decoration based on a strange animal is staring at me with its strange eye. There's a lever on the statue. See? Right here on its butt. That would be most unforgivable. Huh? I'm sorry. Didn't mean anything by it. The lever most likely operates the trapdoor underneath my feet. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Eyes emoji. With a hatch is actually a pitfall trap. I hope you understand. It would be in your best interest not to pull that lever. When a killer talks about your best interest, it'd be wise to do as he says. For the vest. That's a heavy-looking vest. The president's clothes must have been made from special fabric. Indeed, to protect against bullets. Wow, it even does that! Naturally, this is a bulletproof vest after all. Why is the bullet so low? If it hit him... Okay, let's think about this. If the bullet hit him in his armpit, unless he was diving... Unless Rook dove across. Wait, okay, no. The bullet is... Hang on. This is big brain time. The bullet is on his left side. So he was standing on the right, which makes sense. Okay. Thinking. I'm doing some thinking here. These are modified ones. Yes, the bullet's on his left side, which makes sense because he dove to protect the president. If he dove to protect the president, hit him on his left side. And then that's the only way that the bullet could be so low on his abdomen. If it hit the president like down here. Interesting. Okay. So that's what this is. This is the first time. Hi, Haspa! Could have said something earlier. That really surprised me. What are these? It's a collection of colorful personal security guards. They all seem to have been used before. President, he sure is a nice guy. What? How's the game so far? It's been really interesting. This is a really hyped first case. The game crashed like an hour into it, so we had to replay the first hour. That was kind of sad, but other than that, it's been really fun. Brought these security alarms to protect his wife and kids. Why would he leave them here? It's obvious that they're for his own personal use. Yeah, I did. It was weird because, you know, like I'm on the DS and the audio kept playing, but the visuals stopped. So maybe I must have like pushed on the cartridge or something. Yeah. I must have like accidentally knocked the cartridge. Objection! A single person can't carry that many security alarms. Because a person only has 2 hands. Well, you tried, Kay. That objection is worth 0 points. Yeah, I used to have some games like that. It was just a weird crash because the audio was fine, but the video just stopped. Where I saved recently. No. Yeah, so now I'm scared and I'm saving all the time, which is it's really weird for me to do. Vroom, vroom. Okay. Any bits of logic we can connect? Ah, yeah, the bullet that pierced through his body going onto the bulletproof vest. Right. 2 bullets were fired. We know that from the number of gunshots. One hit the Steel Samurai balloon, and the other took Rook's life. But didn't a bullet also hit the President's bulletproof vest? Right. It doesn't match up with the number of shots. However, there is one way to solve this. One way? The bullet that stole Rook's life pierced through his body and then hit the vest. In other words, Rook and the President were hit by the same bullet. I see! That's right. It'd be dangerous if he hadn't worn a bulletproof vest. Welcome back, Omega. Is the President alright? Even while wearing a bulletproof vest, he can still get injured. Yeah, the bullet's impact can still fracture his bones. But don't worry, he's fine. The President's trained himself like no other. Maybe the President didn't even need a bulletproof vest. I mean, people can have abs of steel, but not like that. I think that might be pushing it. I like to examine the bullet. I don't know, to be honest, this guy is like... He's got quite some abs. But, oh, I can't see him in this picture. I like to examine the bullet. Examine the bullet. There's a chance. Ballistic markings? What's that? Ballistic markings are always left on a bullet. Each gun leaves a different marking. So if we examine the ballistic marking, know which gun from the bullet was fired from. You could say they're like a gun's fingerprints. I get it now. Let's investigate right away. Think that'd be difficult. The bullet was completely flat when it hit the bulletproof vest. He's big, very muscly. There's no way that you could investigate the ballistic mark. What? I wanted to investigate them. Now then, I've grown wary of this investigation. Still no sign of Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Prosecutor, have you uncovered the truth yet? No, not yet. I see. In that case, would you like to speak with someone who is involved in the incident? Someone involved in the incident? You mean... Is there not one more witness? Just behind those doors? Oh, the president. Is he trying to get to the president? I don't think it was him who fired the shots. But I don't know if he's actually trying to get to the president right now. Or it's the president himself. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, please do the honors and summon the witness here. There's no chance in hell I'm letting that happen. Or gave it away. You think you can just summon the president like a witness in court? Ha! Mr. President, I'm sure you're watching all this through your security cameras. That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. Would you kindly grace us with your presence? That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. The knife did? Oh, good point. Actually, I ate ice cream with a knife once at TGI Fridays because we wanted to split this huge sundae, but they only gave us one spoon. And then the waitress left before we can ask for more. But I still had a spare steak knife. So I used that instead. Milana can testify to that story because she was there. She was one of the people. We did! We asked for a spoon eventually, but in the meantime I was like, I have a spare steak knife. Just use that. Yeah, so when I got the spoon, I used the spoon. But in the meantime, I wanted the sundae and there was only one spoon. Probably. You can ask her. Oh, is he not coming out? Oh my god, dude! Okay, well, I guess it is the bodyguard's job to die for the president, but... Is the killer actually gonna kill Knightley here? I see. Mr. President, what sort of a man leaves another to die on his behalf? Mr. President! Stop it! Take it easy! Hey! Still nothing? Come on, Detective Gumshoe! Ah! What? The lights went out? My apologies, Mr. Prosecutor. I knew, of course he had an escape plan! But I wouldn't try anything if I were you. I really like this song. It seems I am unable to reach the president, even with Mr. Knightley's life. Stop! Ugh. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, to killer, you... However, I have already seen the truth. Where is he? Oh! Oh, he took us all out, dude. Okay, he does look super cool. I leave the rest in your hands, Mr. Prosecutor. Where's Gumshoe? I thought they were surrounding the plane! Come... Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe! Mr. Edgeworth! Sir! Okay, oh, well, rip. Tag yourself? Oh, he's okay. He's back up. That was quick. Did I pass out? Mr. Edgeworth, thank goodness you're safe. That's good. Yeah. Okay, what about you? I just woke up myself. My head's throbbing a bit. It's no big deal. It's Gumshoe. What happened to Tequila? Miss Swift came running out of the plane. She told us Tequila made a run for it, but we were too late, sir. Were you not outside the plane? We heard from that bodyguard. The emergency lifeboat over there had been stolen. Wow, he must have been really quick. Did you seal off the park? Police were all called back to surround the plane. Right now, there's no one guarding. Oh, great. Means he succeeded in giving us the step. I mean, yeah, I figured he was gonna have a better plan than we would. Sure seems that way, sir. God, I still can't believe that the killer is here in this game after so long. Mr. Prosecutor. Horace Knight. It seems you also had a narrow escape. Yeah, that sucked. Punk. Come to think of it, we found this near where you fell, sir. Oh, it's one of his cards. Looks like a message. Dropped it as he fled, embellished with a shell symbol. He always leaves this card next to his victims' bodies. But you're not dead, sir! Perhaps this signifies something similar to a killing. Reminds me, the last thing he said still bothers me. Right. So he figured it out already? And you didn't tell us? Well, thanks for not backseat gaming, the killer. I can't move this. I would be cheating. Seeing the truth. What did he mean? Yeah, it's safe now. What's that? The president will be making his entrance now. Go. No, but I'm curious as to how he figured it out already. Well, I guess he knows extra information, right? Because he knows that he definitely didn't do it, I guess, from his perspective. Kondo, thanks for the gifted sub to the killer. Much appreciated. Enjoy the emotes. I hope you come back soon. We need more info. What did you miss? The killer cut the power and knocked out everybody in the room and then left. Escaping Gumshoe and the rest of the police squad. Yeah. And he, while leaving, he also bragged that he figured out everything already. So that was great. Hello. Look at this guy. Look at those abs, dude. How old is he? Does it say it? He's 58. Bro. This man is the president of Zhengfa, Dijun Huang. You are? It is an honor to meet you. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor. I am Dijun Huang. I have heard of your deeds. You saved my country. Great crisis. I wonder what I don't think I could grow out my hair, my facial hair like that. Looks like a lion. Is he referring to the Yatagarasu case? Or is simply solving a murder? Nothing more. Such modesty. I have been observing your investigation. An astounding performance, despite allowing the killer to get away. Thank you very much. So he was watching through the security cameras. However, I regret that it ends here. What do you mean? Heed my words, foolish prosecutor. You should have already been informed by Knightley. This investigation will be handed over to the esteemed police force of Zhengfa. Now that the killer is gone, they intended to take over the investigation. Hey pal, what are you doing? What's with that attitude? It's because of the killer and Mr. Edgeworth that... Enough. Detective. Mr. President, I cannot agree to this. Why must this investigation be handed over to your country's police? Why, you say? Know your place, puny prosecutor. Oh, I thought this guy was gonna be cool. Must I explain my actions? Nay, I think not. You shall hand over all the evidence you found so far and leave this plane at once. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, be a good boy and do as you're told. Ugh. I cannot resist any longer. All the evidence. No, dude. Oh no. Well, I still have my badge. Why won't he allow me to investigate this case any further? Unless they're hiding something. Well, if it's not Nicole, and it's not the killer, then the only other important people who are there were Payne and the chief prosecutor, and the three on the but why? No, it had to be in someone in the stand. But it's not Payne. I refuse to believe that it's Payne. It could be the chief prosecutor. Bet it was the steel samurai balloon. Was a murder-suicide? Because the balloon got deflated. We can't even check the balloon anymore because he took my evidence. Now then, would you kindly take your leave? Knightley, place the suspect under firm restraint. I'm on it, Mr. President. An attempt on my life. The murder of my subordinate. Such evil. Such sin. I didn't kill nobody. I swear. Shut your trap, lady. You dare question me? You dare stay in this world with deceit? Shall we pardon this sin? Nay, absolutely not. It is most unforgivable. Those were case photographs. My reasons being, there's no mistake. The president is hiding something. That's what I was thinking too, but what? Why would he want his own bodyguard dead? If I turn back now, the truth will be lost forever. I like how Edgeworth is thinking this and not listening to what the president is saying. No, this isn't the trilogy, Deuce. Don't spoil yourself on the other games. It's okay, don't worry. Can I talk like that? Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, is there nothing you can do? I remember. Countless times I faced this dilemma in the courtroom. The lies of the witness, the rebuttals of the defense. I did not always have evidence to counter them. Nonetheless, I was still able to draw the truth out from them. That's right. My words alone are my weapons. Oh, logic chess, let's go! Now then, let's analyze the situation. Breathe. Leave this place at once. This is a direct order from the president himself. He's not even listening. Any rebuttal I give, he cuts off. What do I think? I think it's cool. You have to think on your feet. Because of the timer. I'm excited to see how intricate it gets. Like future question. When he has that forceful attitude, I need to watch the situation carefully. My opponent is the president of Chengfa. I don't think he'll show any weaknesses easily. His words may be overbearing, but it need not be intimidating. If I observe his behavior closely, I should be able to read his emotion. But I'll start by asking about his reasons for taking over the investigation. Now, let's begin. A good opening line will put me at an advantage. Who's taking over the investigation? Please, allow me to confirm something about the investigation. Nay! I do not recall granting you permission to speak. Okay, wait and see. Got that forceful attitude. I am the president of Zhengfa. Do not talk back to me. I'm not talking back. I'm simply asking for confirmation. This investigation will be taken over by the police of your country, is that correct? Exactly. That is all I will say. Restrain yourself from making any more unnecessary comments. Wait and see. This is gonna happen every time I press wait and see. That's enough. How dare you wait and see? Being on this plane is tantamount to being on my country's soil. You cannot do as you please. This plane? Is there something significant about this place? I should remember this clue. Explain your reasons. I'd like you to explain your reasons for depriving us of our right to investigate. Impudent fool! Hold your tongue! There is no reason that should be enough of an explanation for you. Perhaps that clue may be useful. Connected to this place? Gathering, said so far. Does that forceful attitude of yours have some connection to this place? This is how I play chess. I just take the pieces and throw them at my opponent. You insolent! Earlier, you said that being on this plane is like being on your country's soil. From those words, I was able to deduce the answer. Namely, that is, you wish to claim extraterritorial rights inside this plane. Am I correct? I remember in the last case in Investigations 1, I kept pronouncing extraterritorial as extraterrestrial. I think I did it like 3 times. So I'm gonna try my best not to do it this time. You just take them and throw them. It's enough. I shall brook no insolence. He does seem unsettled. Your words are forceful, but I cannot overlook them. The moment I mention extraterritorial rights, your face grew pale. He does a little, his hair. There's one gone. In light of your brazen courage, I shall grant you an answer. That's right. I am claiming extraterritorial rights inside this plane. Oh. However, what does that change? You are still powerless. There is nothing you can do about it. I see. Under international laws, the plane would be considered part of Zhengfa. How convenient. If he wishes to stake this claim, then I shall question its validity. Oh. Maybe this plane doesn't belong to Zhengfa? This is case 1. The next move will decide the outcome. He may be the president, but there is a hole in his logic. Let me break it wide open. Aren't you being too forceful? I know, right, Jiro? Permit me to say this. Don't you feel that your actions are too forceful? Who asked for your opinion? All you need to do is obey. Wait and see. Forceful is the wrong word. It is authority. Leadership. So you arrested Miss Swift because you felt you had the authority to do so? Yes, that girl is a criminal. There is no room for dispute. Wait and see. But I don't know if I can dispute that. The shooting took place outside the plane. Only she could have done it. That's it. Shooting occurred outside the plane. So the extraterritorial rights don't apply because it was outside the plane. On US soil. This could be a very important. Is your claim valid? I challenge the validity of your claim to extraterritorial rights. Do you truly understand what it is you're saying? Yeah, that's why I said the quotation mark. Of course, and I stand by it. They said America earlier. You dare doubt my words? You have no shame. You're the shameful one. Wait and see. I really want to hear some of these replies, but I can't because I don't know if I'm gonna run out of time. Such irredeemable ignorance. It troubles me greatly. There is no need to worry. I do not need to be saved. It is Miss Swift whom I wish to save from these false charges that you have laid against her. I admire your tenacity. However, your wish is unattainable. The extraterritoriality laws are unshakable. This plane is a Zhengfa territory. Time to use that clue. The gun came from outside. Indeed, I do not question your extraterritorial rights inside this plane. However, you just claim that the shooting took place outside the plane. Yes. If it didn't happen inside the plane, extraterritorial laws do not apply. Your claim has fallen apart. Miss Swift's arrest is invalid. Impossible! To be bested by a mere prosecutor! I am the president! Checkmate, Mr. President. Heck yeah. Mr. President, will you allow us to continue with our investigation? I will allow it. My heart is generous. My heart is tolerant and merciful. Therefore, as such, certainly, thus we shall. It is our duty for our most noble cause. Gentlemen, now is the time. I, the president of Zhengfa, for the sake of the investigation. This guy sure likes speeding around the bush. Knightley, we have received the president's permission. Yeah, give me back my stuff. Here. Knightley returned all of the evidence. Now we can finally look at the balloon. I like his animations too, yeah. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth! Indeed. Now we can resume the investigation. It's funny how happy you are just because I gave you precious pieces back. Now let's see how well you use them. Pay attention, man. Here is my next move. Mr. President, may I make one more request of you? Would you please testify about the moment of the incident? Testify? Hey, hold on a second. That's your next move? Isn't that the sort of thing you'd leave to the courts? Naturally, it's a courtroom procedure. However, I'd still like to hear what he has to say. If he refuses to cooperate with the investigation, he will have to give a clear reason. Is there something wrong? Knightley, stand down. I shall grant the Honorable Prosecutor's request. I thank you for your cooperation. Now, heed my words. Here we go. President's testimony. Where was I when the incident occurred? Ah, yes, the stage. Then, Rook and Knightley suddenly appeared and stood in front of me. I heard a gunshot and a red balloon bursting. Red balloon? So, those two attempted to escort me into the plane. Then, the second gunshot. The bullet pierced through Rook's body and struck my bulletproof vest. If that's the case, then the president's a victim too, right? It was an assassination attempt. Mr. Rook just happened to get caught up in it, unfortunately. But isn't it strange? Why would the victim want to interrupt the investigation? Of course. This becomes public. It would cause problems. I see. There's still some deep, dark secrets behind this case, right? Certainly. President, and perhaps Knightley too, know of the secret. Without fail, I shall reveal it for all to see. It said red balloon. I'm guessing he's talking about the Steel Samurai bullet. Hold it! Hold it! A red balloon? You try my patience, prosecutor. That was not my intention. I just want to make sure your recollections are reliable. There were balloons on both sides of the stage, swelling red in the cloudy sky. It's laid out in the security plan. Security plan? The security plans had red balloons on them? What? What are these things? But the balloon was the Steel Samurai. It's not... They stepped in front of me just before the balloon burst. Yeah. Attempted to escort me to the plane. Wait, no, this is wrong. Wasn't it Knightley who was supposed to do it? In the case of an emergency, Knightley will lead the president inside the plane. Not both of them. Objection! Objection! Oh, it's wrong. That statement is contradictory. Have a look at this evidence. It was inevitable. Knightley. Got it, Mr. President. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. The only thing contradictory is your own statement. Really? No, I thought that would be it. This person. Hold it! Hold it! Attempted to escort you? What actually happened? That's right, attempted. Rook and Knightley raised their attaché cases. It's the moment shown in case photograph. They led me towards the plane. How? Okay, if he's telling it the way he's saying is the Rook escorted him, and then that's when the shot happened. Not that Rook dove in front of his body. But then how is it possible that the gunshot? This is a rhetorical question. How is it possible that the gunshot went through his, like, under his armpit, but then hit the president in the bottom of his bulletproof vest? No, it hasn't, Yoshi. Which is good. You said that, and as soon as you said that, it crashed. Are you serious? When was the last time I saved? Well, great. No, I have it on my desk. So I don't think I am. Ugh. Silly. When did I save? If it's long, then I'll probably just stop. Do the whole logic chess again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. We're gonna do this off stream. Get back to where I was. Sorry, but we'll do. What we'll do tomorrow is we'll start earlier tomorrow. So we can finish case 1 and do a bit of case 2. No, it wasn't you, Yoshi. Don't worry. No, I don't want to play the game on emulator. Not really. Not on stream. The only way I'd do emulator is if I did it off stream. But I'd rather you guys probably want to watch it. Yeah, it's strange. Dang. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Sorry about the crashes. That kind of sucks. Yeah, it's silly. But we'll play more tomorrow. We'll catch up with everything. For now, I'll probably I'll throw my host towards Milana because she's doing a 24-hour stream. She's really cool, and you can feel free to ask her about the knife and spoon story. I'm sure. I wonder if she remembers. It looks like she's doing. Yeah, she's doing League and Splatoon for. Oh no, she's doing the Splatfest. Never mind. Yeah, so if you guys want to go check out some cool Splatoon action, yeah, I'm just gonna host it. No raid, but hopefully I could get it sorted out, figure out why it's crashing. But you guys are cool. Thank you all for watching. I'll play more tomorrow. You guys are great. Have a good night.